Good morning, students. It's me, Sudarshan sir. Today we are going to deal with chapter 4, more on MS Access 2007. Last year you studied MS Access, right? Okay, this is a little deep about that. Okay, we'll see. Okay, take your book, take your pencil. Mark the points which you feel important. Okay. Now we'll see about MS Access. Okay. The telephone directory of your city, the railway timetable, or a library catalog, or large collections of information. Yeah, we know very well. Telephone directory. It is what? In telephone directory, what will be there? Name of a person, phone number of the concerned person, all those details will be there. And railway timetable of the railway. In this time will go, and in this time this train will stop here, and this time this train will start from here, all those things. Library catalog. In library, details of each and every book. This book is placed in this row, and this book is placed in this column. All those details. These are what? These are collections of informations. So that is a database. Collections of information is basically a database. Okay. The telephone directory of your city, the railway timetable, or library catalog, or large collections of information. Okay. A telephone directory gives information about names, addresses, telephone numbers of people, the railway numbers of people. All these things telephone directory gives. The railway timetable gives information about routes, timings of train. Okay. When the library catalog has information regarding all the books available in the library, title, author, publisher, edition, and the shelf it is kept on. Okay, and this is the detail of the library. Okay, each of the above collections of information is called database. I told you no. All these collections of information in library, books are informations. In telephone directory, phone numbers are the information. All these collections of information is called what? Database. Okay. Now we saw what is database. Database means collections of information. Okay. Then now we'll see what is database management system. See, MS Access and database both are same only. Okay. Database management system. A system that manages data. The system that manages data, that is organizes, processes, retrieves data is called database management system. A system which manages a data. These are collections of data. That is known as database. Okay. Data or information are same. Collections of information or data is known as database. Okay. Those data are managed, right? So if it is managed properly, it is called database management. Okay. A system that manages data, that is organizes, processes, and retrieves data is called database management system. Okay. One such manual system is the library card system, which your school library may still have. Library card system, in few school and all, they used to give library card. If you go and if you show that card, it will be a validity for 1 year. Within that 1 year, whenever you want book, you can give that card and you can get the book. Your card information, your details will be saved in the concerned computer. The librarian will store it in the computer and he will lend you the book. Then you can take it back, and after 1 week you should return. If you return now, he will take out from the computer. That he will point out that the book is received. Okay, so all those informations are stored, right? That information is stored and it is maintained, right? It is updated. When you receive, it is updated. When you return, it is updated. All these things are properly maintained, right? So it is called a database management system. Managed properly, so it is database management system. That is what the definition is about. A system that manages data, that is organizes. Manages means what? That is what they have explained. Organizes, process, and retrieves. That is called managers. Okay, the system that manages data, that is organizes, processes and retrieves data, is called database management system. Okay. Now next, now we saw about database and database management system. What are the problems with manual database? Actually, this lesson, you know very clearly, this lesson is about computer related database, electronic database. What is the problem with manual database? Why we shifted from manual database to electronic database, e-database? Okay. Last year itself we studied, right? So that is what we are going to see. The first problem in a large database is that of storage. Storing a large database on a paper takes up a lot of space. Yeah, we know very well. Okay, if a database is very large, so what you need lots of papers to store the details. So a large amount of paper and large amount of space to store those papers are needed. So it is a waste of time. So everything is waste. Energy is waste, paper is waste, and the storage area is waste. Everything is waste. So that is the one of the main problem of manual database. To overcome that only, we have gone to electronic database. See, in electronic database, what happens? All your details you will store in the computer only. Understood? You will store in the computer only. So what happens? It will be stored inside the computer. So your physical space will not be affected, or your physical paper will not be affected. So you need not to spend much. So that is a very good advantage. Okay. Next, we'll see what are the more disadvantage of manual. The information in a database has to be updated regularly. Otherwise, it will lose its usefulness. Yeah, this is one more point. Information about the database should be updated regularly. Means, now we'll come back to our school records. Last year I told this example. If you remember, okay, else no issues. In school records, your attendance, take your attendance itself. As a class teacher, what we used to do, we used to write your names, write your phone numbers, take the attendance, and we used to write your marks in one note, and we used to note down from where you come and from where you go, and in which bus you go. All those details we used to collect, right? So that is a database. Okay, that is a database. Information in a database has to be updated regularly. See, these are the database which a class teacher used to collect. Suddenly, you think all these, your address you have already given. Suddenly you changed your address. What you will do? You will come and say to your class teacher. So your class teacher will change the address in the attendance, right? That happens, right? Okay. Then you changed your phone number. So you will come and say to your class teacher, so class teacher will change the phone number, right? It happens, right? Yeah. So updating regularly is needed. So each and every time, if you come and say again and again, if the phone number is changed, again and again, if the address is changed, what the class teacher supposed to do? Either she has to, if she have written in pencil, she has to erase and write. If she have written in pen, she have to strike it out and write. Else she have to use whitener. All those problems occurs. So to overcome that, if we go for electronic database, what happens? Easily you can delete it and easily you can update it. That is what the thing. Okay, so that is one of the advantage. Okay. Now we'll see a disadvantage alone. This is not a simple job if the database is large. Yeah, we know very well. If each and every student's phone number is to be changed, is it easy? If they have written in pen, if each and every student's phone number is to be changed, is it easy? If the order of the students in the attendance is to be changed, is it easy to do that? No. If it is a very big, large database, now if it is a large collection of data, it is hard. That is what the concept. If it in a computer, now you can easily cut, copy, paste, and you can move. You can easily cut it and paste it somewhere. You can copy it from somewhere and you can paste it somewhere. Okay, that is the concept. If 10,000 more people have got telephone, they have given an example. If 10,000 more have got telephones, the telephone department has to add the names in a proper place in a database and print the directory again. Already many, this is about people who are using telephone. Already many people are using telephone. one more 10,000 people started using telephones. They have got new connection, BSNL connection maybe. They have to update each and every newcomers, right? Okay, that is what the concept. So it is not so easy. If it is an electronic database, easily you can update and go, and easily you can change the order. But here no, you want to erase it, you want to again, you want to input it, else you want to type from the first. It is a hectic job. Okay. Another problem in a large database such as a telephone directory is of retrieving the information you want. See, in a telephone directory, if you want someone's phone number, particularly one of your friend phone number, one of your relatives phone number you need, what you will do, you should search from first page to end. If it is an electronic database, you can go easily and you can go to the search button and you can type something there. So easily you will find in seconds. That is one of the advantage. And that is a disadvantage in manual. Okay. In a telephone directory, the names are listed alphabetically. So if you know the full name of a person, you can easily get his address or telephone number. But if you know the first name or the address, suppose you noted down a telephone number in a diary but did not write the name of the person, you want to find out the name of the person without ringing up the number. Can the telephone directory help you there? Yeah, this is what the concept. You have the telephone directory, you have the number alone, you don't know his name clearly, you don't know the address clearly. Is it easy to find the name of the concerned person? No. If you don't have the number, if you have the name and address alone, is it easy? No. If you have the name alone, is it easy to find it? Already searching is a very hard thing manually. In this situation, how will you find everything? So it is hard. To overcome that only, we are using electronic database so that easily we can find out. Using search button, easily we can find out. Okay. So that is a disadvantage in manual database. Okay. Advantage of computer database. Already while I told the disadvantage itself, I told the advantage also. Okay, so no need to extend each and everything again and again. This point alone we'll read. Okay, that is enough. These points alone we'll read. Large amount of information can be stored easily on computer. So large number of information can be stored. It doesn't require, so if you store large amount of data, does it require many space? No, only on computer is enough. There you can store everything. Large amount of data you can store, because nowadays GBs and GBs of hard disk are there. 1 TB hard disk is there. So you can easily store the data there. Okay. All data can be stored at one place. The same database can be accessed by users located in different place. Yeah. If you are connected to network, if you store in this computer, one can take the information from his own computer using network. Or you can share through WhatsApp, you can share through Skype, anything you can do. Okay, next. The database can be regularly updated from a single place. Hence, there is no confusion about any user having latest information and other not having it. You can easily update it whenever you want. So no one will get confused towards it. You can, if you want to update your detail, you can easily update it. The same database can be used to access information in different ways. A telephone database example, again the telephone example only they have given. Okay, a telephone database maintained on a computer will make it possible for you to find out someone's telephone number for the first time, or the address to the first name and the address of the person whose telephone number is known to you. If you know the telephone number alone, if you type the telephone number alone is much than enough. It will show you the name of the person, address of the person, every detail, right? So that is one of the advantage. Any number of the different reporters can be generated quickly from one database. If you want more number of persons, more number of people's detail, you can easily get it out quickly. While it is in manual, it is so hard. For getting one itself, it is so hard. But here, no, how many numbers you want also, you can easily take it out. Okay. Copies of a database or parts of database can be created in seconds and sent to many people via email. You can easily copy it and you can easily send to many people within seconds. Data redundancy can be checked and controlled. The same, if the repeated data, if the same name is repeated and the same phone number is repeated, same address is repeated, easily you can find and delete it, which is very hard in manual. Okay, all these things are advantages. Okay, that's all. Again, all other things are same thing only they have explained. Okay, student, that's all. So your theory part is much more enough, and that is it. But practical part, again, as of the last unit, again I will send you the YouTube videos. You refer those YouTube videos. Don't disturb your parents. At any cost, don't ask them to download from internet, or don't ask them to buy something. Okay, these are practicals. All these things are practicals. I will send you a YouTube video. So if you have, you work as a practical thing. If you don't have, you just leave it. Okay, good students, know you're not supposed to disturb your parents, or you're not supposed to download anything from internet. Okay, you might get affected from virus. So if the school reopens, we'll see all these things practically once again. Okay, now see this video. After this video, don't end up the class. Your computer class is not ended. Below this, one more link will be sent. That link is YouTube video link. In that, the detailed explanation of MS database will be clearly given. You should go through that. Okay, good students, right? Okay, students, have a nice day. That's all. Take care. And your homework, right? One more thing. Your homework is nothing but see this video and see the next video, and mark down the important point which you feel necessary. Okay, students, take care. Bye. Have a nice day.